ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਵਿਸਥਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। विरोधी धिर दे आगू एंड्री शीयर टोरंटो पहुंचे, जिथे उन्हां वल्लों एक बार फिर तो SNC-Lavalin दा मुद्दा चुक्या अते लिबरल्स नूं घेरिया गया। इस मौके शीयर ने PTN 24 नाल गलबात करदिआं कहा है कि कोई भी कैनेडियन यह बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगा कि कोई राजनीतिवान इस तरह फोन करके किसी ला अफसर उत्ते दबाव पावे। इस दे नाल इत्थे शीयर इमीग्रेशन बारे भी बोले अते उन्हां कहा है कि कैनेडा आउण वाले हर एक व्यक्ति दा कैनेडा विच स्वागत है।
कैनेडा विच SNC-Lavalin दा मामला काफ़ी भखिया होया। विरोधी धिर लगातार इस मामले नूं लैके लिबरल्स नूं घेरदी नज़र आ रही है। टोरंटो विच पहुंचे विरोधी धिर दे लीडर एंड्रू शीयर वल्लों मुड़ तो यह मामला चुक्या गया अते लिबरल्स नूं घेरिया गया।
To call for public inquiry, we were calling for a public inquiry early on. Originally, the Justice Committee of the House of Commons was the platform that we were working towards. Once we received enough information where we could tell that there was something very improper that had happened, we did call for a public inquiry. Justin Trudeau has refused to do that as well. So our line of action now is to continue to try to get as much truth as possible out of the Justice Committee. We had Ms. Wilson-Raybould. Keep in mind, originally we proposed a witness list that would include Ms. Wilson-Raybould, the Clerk of the Privy Council, Gerald Butts, the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff, the other individuals who were meeting with SNC-Lavalin for dozens of times.
इस मौके एंड्रू शीयर ने कहा कि कैनेडियन न्याय प्रणाली बिना किसी पक्षपात तो काम करती है, पर लिबरल्स वालों इस नाल छेड़छाड़ करने की कोशिश की गई है। इस दे नाल ही शीयर ने यह भी कहा कि कैनेडियन लोग एक कदे भी बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे कि इस तरह कोई राजनीतिवान किसी अफसर ते फोन करके दबाव पावे।
So I held a press conference today to talk about the current scandal that is gripping Ottawa, that has thrown the Liberal government into chaos and continues to develop. I spoke about the importance of having an independent justice system that is based on the rule of law, where all Canadians are treated equally and fairly, and the need to fight very strongly against the Liberal Party, which is trying to use the justice system to reward their friends and punish their enemies. We as Canadians cannot allow that to happen. We do not want to live in a country where powerful politicians can pick up the phone or put pressure on officers of the court to get a special deal for their friends. That is not the country that I grew up in. That is not the country we can allow we cannot allow that to happen to our country.
इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में शीयर दे नाल होर भी कंजरवेटिव आगू पहुंचे हुए सन, जिन्हां ने SNC-Lavalin दे मामले नूं लैके विरोधियों नूं निशाने उत्ते लिया।
We are here live in Toronto. We have the leader, Honourable Andrew Scheer, and what he did today was address the ethnic media about the SNC-Lavalin case, which has shocked our entire nation, that the fact that the rule of law would be in such jeopardy with what has happened with this government and what people actually think coming up for an election. We're seeing the latest polls that 1 out of every 4 Canadian believe that this will affect the election coming up for the Liberal Party. And more importantly, what does this mean about the character of our Prime Minister?
Not just in Ottawa, this is a Canadian scandal that has to do with Liberals who are involved with obstruction of justice. The Prime Minister and his staff, those close to him, tried to influence, they tried and they did not succeed in influencing Canada's Attorney General to do the wrong thing, and that is to overturn a decision of the Director of Public Prosecutions on a decision regarding SNC-Lavalin. Now, Andrew Scheer talked to that issue today, but he also answered many other issues with regard to the economy, the carbon tax, and other issues that are of concern to Canadians. Please know that there is an election later this year in October, and I think it's time. The Liberals have shown that they are no longer fit to govern.
इसे मौके ते शीयर वालों इमीग्रेशन के मुद्दे ते बोलदे कहा गया कि जो भी लोग कैनेडा विच वस रहे ने उन्हां वालों मुल्क की तरक्की लई पाए गए योगदान का स्वागत है। उन्हें कहा कि कैनेडा एक मल्टी कल्चरल देश है ते चंगी जिंदगी तलाश विच कैनेडा आउण वालियां दा कंजरवेटिव पार्टी स्वागत करदी है। शीयर ने कहा कि बेहतर जीवन की तलाश विच कैनेडा आउण वालियां दी हर संभव मदद जरूर की जाएगी।
First of all, I want to say that the Conservative Party welcomes the contribution of people from all over the world, of every ethnic background. We celebrate the fact that Canada is an inclusive and multicultural country where people are free to live their lives, pass on their tradition and their faith to their children, and build families in a society that welcomes their contributions. I also want to say that the Conservative Party of Canada will always be focused on making life more affordable for you, helping people get ahead. Families and individuals have come to this country to make a better life. Canada's Conservatives want to be partners in that, and we will always be looking for policies that make life more affordable, help you keep more of your hard-earned money so that you can provide an even better quality of life to your family.
ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਤੋਂ PTN 24 ਦੇ ਲਈ ਚਮਕੌਰ ਮਾਛੀਕੇ ਦੀ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ।